Guys, welcome back to my channel, Elevate with Ellecia, where I do talk to you about everything personal and career success the biblical way. And guys, if it is that you're brand new, you just came up on this channel, thank you so much for subscribing ahead of time. Guys, if you're looking for somewhere where we're talking about how important it is to manifest your purpose, you are at the right place. So please go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you do not miss any of my videos, guys. So just a little bit about Ellecia. I'm an award-winning author and entrepreneur. I'm a transformational speaker and coach, and I also do sales and customer service training and coaching, guys. So if it is that you feel stuck, if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel like life is not moving and you are just in a very weary place, guys, I want to remind you of a very powerful truth, right? And you know it. You know it. You can guess it. It's about the whole matter of mindset and how important it is for you to have the right mindset so that your life can be shifted. Shift your mindset, shift your life. This is what we're going to be talking about in this video, guys. How you can emotionally, financially, and spiritually get to the next level in this life. What are those shifts that you need to make? Don't go anywhere, guys. This is what we're talking about. So guys, on the whole matter of mindset and mindset shifting, we know that this is a powerful, powerful conversation, right? And that whatever we're going through in this life is a matter of perspective and it's a matter of paradigm. And we need to examine ourselves in this season because we have the capacity to make it, or we have the capacity to just really sit down and wallow in our misery. That's really what it boils down to. And so I have a question for you this morning. What is the condition of your mind? What is the condition of your mindset? And are you willing to make the necessary shifts, guys, so that you can start accomplishing the things that God has called you for? You were sent here to accomplish something. Are you really working on the thing that God has sent you here to accomplish? This is what the channel is about, guys. How we can remain steady-headed, level-headed, grounded, so that we can accomplish and manifest our God-given purpose. And so, guys, the first shift that I have for you is that you have to shift from a place of scarcity to resourcefulness. Guys, do you remember ever talking to somebody? Because this happens to me like quite recently, right? Where I was talking to somebody, they were sharing some situations that they were going through. And based on how I am now, which is not how I always was, how I am now, guys, is if you come to me with something that's an issue, my mind is already going to the solution. I'm already thinking, okay, how can I assist this person with the best solution? And so sometimes you're talking to persons and they're finding a problem for every solution that you're giving to them. Did you get it, guys? They're finding a problem for every solution. And so, it really has to do with a shifting of the mindset. And so, shifting your mindset from a place of scarcity to resourcefulness is very important. Many a times we tell ourselves, I don't have enough. We tell ourselves we don't have enough time. We tell ourselves we don't have enough money. We tell ourselves we don't have enough support, guys. And can I tell you that it's really just a mindset thing? Because a lot of successful persons that are out there, they have the same 24 hours as we do. Certainly conditions may be different, but at the end of the day, how resourceful are you? What is your mindset in terms of solution? Are you going to sit in a place and start asking yourself, what can I do with what I have? That is the question that needs to be asked. What can I do with what I have? So once your mindset is shifted, guys, from scarcity to resourcefulness, you're going to stop wait and you're going to start build. You're going to look at the situation, which is going to happen. Circumstances are going to happen. Difficulties are going to happen. This is life. Life will always be lifing. There's no such term. But life will always be happening, guys. And so it depends on how your mindset is conditioned into finding a way to get it done. If you are going towards a goal and you meet up on the wall, figure out a way how to go around the wall so that you can still get to your end result. And so once you get to that place of resourcefulness, guys, you are more creative in your solution. You are getting away from the excuses. You become a problem solver, guys, and you're no longer a prisoner of your problems. One of the key things that we need to do in shifting our mindset is that we have to shift from scarcity to resourcefulness. I remember, guys, back in 2020, when I resigned my last job because of circumstances around the vaccine and the taking of the vaccine. Guys, I started my business because at the end of the day, I knew I needed to do something to earn money. And so was I going to sit down and quarrel about this current situation that I found myself in? Or was I going to find a way to be resourceful? And so that is what I did. And so, guys, shift that mindset from scarcity to resourcefulness. Point 2, guys, is that you want to move from victim to visionary. I speak about that quite a lot when it comes on to, playing the victim game, playing the blame game in my first book. And guys, when I tell you about mindset, I can testify, okay? Because when I was writing this book, guys, I remember the enemy did a number on my mindset. He told me that you're not an author. Why are you writing? Nobody's going to read your book. This book is not going to go anywhere. And you know what I had to do, guys? I had to shift my mindset. It took me 3 years to manifest this book. It took me 3 years, guys, and some persons in the author world may say that's a short time, but it was 3 years of me trying to shift my mindset into a place of confidence, into a place of visionary, as this point is talking about, so that I could really produce this book. And you know what happens with this book? It opens so many doors for me. This book has created so much impact in person's life. The name of the book is 2 Kingdom Keys to Success, Mind Elevation, and Spiritual Alertness. And so it is through the birthing of this book that I even got my own mindset shifting. And so, guys, persons who are in that victim mode, they feel like life is consistently happening to them. So, victim mode, life is happening to you. When you're in a visionary mode, life is happening for you, guys. So, you have to determine which mode you're going to be in. So, victim mode, why is this happening to me? Constant complaints. Visionary mode, what is this situation trying to teach me? Can you see the full difference? So visionaries really see beyond the current pain, guys, and you're looking at the future potential. How can this really allow me to move into a greater place of development? Visionaries, they plan, they prepare, they create. This is the state of mind that we need to put ourselves in so that our lives can change. Visionaries, take ownership. They remain accountable. They are responsible to the situations and circumstances that they find themselves in. If you are in a situation right now, guys, it did not happen overnight. It took a process. Something would have happened over the past few years of your life that resulted in you being here, which means that you have to stop, take stock, and just make a decision that, okay, this situation that I'm in, it cannot persist. If it's negative, I have to move from that victim place and now find the necessary help that I need. So you have to shift, you have to reposition yourself in thinking about how you handle the objections, how you handle the failures, how you handle the heartbreaks, because every situation is a setup for the next level, guys. Point number 3 is that you want to move from comparison to clarity. Guys, we do this all the time. We compare ourselves, to what is happening on social media. We're constantly swiping. We're looking at the happy photos. And sometimes we're comparing our chapter 1 with somebody's chapter 10. You don't know what this person had to go through to get to their end result. Like, I am the author now of 3 books, right? And I'm telling you, it was a lot of work. There's another book that I have that I will be uploading soon onto Amazon. But guys, when we start to compare ourselves to other persons, it's really an unfair comparison because you don't know the prior that person had to go through. You don't know the warfare that they had to go through. You don't know the difficulties that they had to go through to get to the place that they're at right now. So we have, in order to shift our mindset and to change our life, we have to get out of that place of comparison to clarity. Get clear on what you want. Get clear on where you are and get clear, guys, on what it is that you need to do to get to that destination that you need to get to. You know what clarity brings for us? Clarity brings confidence. So I shared earlier about writing my book and how I had to really shift my mindset. Do you know that when I finished this book, guys, I was like, oh my gosh, when I got the feedback on it, I was like so amazed at the feedback. Persons would call me and they would cry to say, oh my gosh, I was going through these things and I did not know what was happening in my life. You know, this book has shifted my mindset. This book has, you know, allowed me to be in a state of prayerfulness, and I feel healed, I feel delivered. Do you know what that did to me, guys? It brought so much confidence. And you know what that confidence did? It allowed me to be more consistent. So now I realize, what, Ellie? For those, well, you may not know, but I'm Jamaican, right? I was like, what, Ellie? But you can write. You know, that's a good thing. So that birthed a second book, guys. It birthed a second book because the confidence that I built from the first created consistency to write the second book, and it created consistency to write the third book. So what consistency now does, guys, can you tell that I'm excited? Consistency now brings transformation, and that is the place that we need to get to change our lives. We have to recognize where we are in life so that we can get to the next level. We have to focus forward. Your life can accelerate if it is that you shift your mindset, shift your perspective, and get to the next level that you need to get to. Guys, I'm going to do another video on the whole matter of mindset. You know, just to recap, move from scarcity to resourcefulness, we move from victim to visionary, and we move from comparison to clarity, guys. And I can tell you, you will see tremendous results. Guys, if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone that you think it may provide value for. And guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye, guys.